Good morning, everybody. Jeremy Marquez, J Marketing. I call, you close more real estate listings. It's been a while since I've done one of these lives, so I'm going to get right into it, guys, and start making some calls. I'm setting up the dialer right now. Please let me know if you have any questions, comments, or anything like that. Please feel free to interact. That's what this is all about. And when I see your questions and comments, I'll get to them as I can. I'm going to be setting up the dialer here and getting that rocking and rolling. Thank you for joining. I'm going to be making some cold calls to expired and for sale by owner listings. Please give me a thumbs up in the comments that you can hear okay. We are using the Vulcan 7 platform. So I'm going to make sure I have everything set up. We are set to start calling at 8:30, 11:30 East Coast. Try to start a watch party here. Excuse the background noise. Please say hello in the comments. Just getting everything set up here. Welcome to whoever just joined. We're going to be using the Vulcan 7 prospecting platform, Vulcan 7 data, Vulcan 7 dialer. Make sure I have all my stuff up here. Prior preparation prevents piss poor performance. Got a few minutes here. Sundays, I work probably a power hour for each one of my campaigns. So we call the new stuff and any important follow-ups just on Sundays and Saturdays. Just setting everything up here. If you guys have any questions or comments, please say hello in the chat. We've been having a lot of success in the last few days, setting a bunch of appointments. Appointments are being turned into listings by my clients. Everything's are going great. If you guys weren't aware, I run a virtual appointment setting service, and I work with realtors nationwide virtually and set up listing appointments with a niche of expired listings and for sale by owner listings. All right, got the dialer logged in, got everything set up. I don't see any need for haste or waste. Let's just go ahead and start making some calls here. So for sale by owner.
You have reached Nicholas Rojas with Definitive. I'm not able to take your call at this moment, but please leave your name and number with a brief message and I will get back to you as soon.
All right, on to the next. It's going to be another for sale by owner.
Hello?
Yes, Mr. Kitzig?
Yeah.
This is Jeremy. I work with a local real estate company, and I was calling you about your property on 180th that you're selling.
Okay.
Looks like you guys have it up for sale by owner. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay. Well, I'll be straight to the point because I don't want to waste any of your time here. Are you open to working with buyer's agents if they presented a qualified buyer?
I absolutely am.
Okay. Didn't have a chance to read the summary, so apologize if you put that in there. Now, are you guys living there or is the property vacant?
Oh, no, we live here.
Okay. And, as you know, with the market being so strong in the area, you're probably not going to have a problem selling on your own and getting what you guys are asking. But I will ask, down the line, 30, 60, 90 days, 6 months, if you can't get it done on your own, are you planning to interview teams to help you get it sold?
I am, yeah.
What's your time frame for that?
Don't know yet. Just kind of feeling it out right now and see how it goes.
So, just so you know, I work with Frank Albert Realty Team. We sell a lot of property in the area. If that time does come, like I said, you probably won't, but if it does, we'd love to interview for that role. Would you be open to setting up a time to meet with one of our specialists to see how we work?
Not at this moment.
Okay, fair enough. How about this? How about I send you one email with our company's resume so you have that on hand? And if we have a buyer, we'd let you know. And then down the line, if for some reason you can't get it sold, we'd love to apply for the job of helping you with that.
Okay, you can do that.
Okay, what's the best email?
DKITZIG@brighthouse.com.
Okay. I'll put in the subject line, Mr. Kitzig, we just spoke, and I'll put your property address so you know it was for me. There will be one attachment with a resume and kind of a track record. And from there, if we have anybody who's interested on the buyer side, of course, we'd let you know. Quick question. When you guys do sell the property, are you going to be staying in the area? Are you relocating? What are the plans?
Probably stay in the area.
Gotcha. Downsizing or moving into a bigger home?
With downsizing.
Gotcha.
Probably a condo.
Oh,
I just bought the house, and the house is just too much work for me.
So considering selling, so you're selling the property, going to be downsizing because it's just a little too much.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Just curious. I mean, you've had it up just a day or so. Are you getting any action from buyers or mostly realtors and brokers?
Just yourself.
I'm the only one that's called.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I guess I consider myself lucky. Typically, there's about a dozen or so folks calling ahead of me. So what I'll do is send you that email. And what we would like to do is when you're ready, just take about 15, 30 minutes of your time to show you exactly step by step what we would do to get it sold. Just keep this in mind. Frank Albert Realty, we do a 90-day guarantee if you decide to list. If you list with us and for some reason we can't get it sold for you in 90 days, we take $1,000 off of any closing costs on the commission side. And the reason why we're able to do that is we have a sister company that we own which does staging. And so in some cases, we'll come in and stage the property to make sure it sells quickly for the most that the market will allow for. And then basically that's one of the big differences between us and other brokerages in the area, that we take a step further to make sure that those properties get sold quickly and the most the market will allow for. So when you're ready, we'd love to stop by and shake hands and talk to you about our program and allow you to interview us, and then from there help you get the property sold if needed. Now, if we have a buyer, we'd let you know as well.
Okay, sounds good.
No problem. Thanks for your time. I'll send you that email. Does this phone number get text messages if I sent you a text message with our info too?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I see 602. Are you guys in the area or are you down in Arizona?
I work in Arizona.
Okay.
But I live here.
I see. So you kind of go back and forth.
Yes.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, I'll send you that info by text and email, and then just kind of touch bases to see where you're at with things. And when you're ready, let us know. I'll set up a time for you to meet with one of our specialists.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good day.
All
right, guys. So typical situation there when it comes to a for sale by owner property. He just put it online. I'm the only realtor or broker or assistant that is called, which is good. However, he's just not quite ready yet. So I got his email address, and he was pretty receptive to that. I'm going to send him over an email after the call session. While we're talking here, I'll send him a text. Questions, comments, thoughts, or ideas. What do you guys think about that one there? I mean, that's ideal really for a for sale by owner type situation, being that they're so early in the game. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and download the hot sheet, which is like a PDF of all the lead information from Vulcan. And then that call is recorded. So I'm going to get that over to my team. And then we're going to do a couple of different types of follow-up, with emails, with calls. And then hopefully down the line, if they need to, will be an option to list and get it sold. All right, let me just put him in there for a follow-up. I'm going to put him in there for a reoccurring follow-up, so he'll get a call from me, once a week or so, just to kind of see how things are going. Now, with those, there's no reason to push it too far and go for the appointment and potentially put a bad taste in his mouth, when we could just create the lead, nurture it, and go from there. Alright, so I am going to send him that email here, like I said, after the session, but while it's fresh on his mind, I do want to send him a text message. So I'll go ahead and pop over to my Google Voice and put his number in there. Just a little bit of information, link to the website, link to our staging company, so they have that information on hand. So this process and system, guys, and I've been doing this, like I said, full-time now for 4 years. And so I've been able to put together a process and system that works really well, from taking cold data like that to a warm lead, to an appointment, eventually into a listing, and then into a closed transaction. And then the result of that would be lifelong happy clients, right? So let's see here. His name was Mr. Kitzig. Got his email address. So that's a good one. That's a really good one when it comes to for sale by owners. First call, Not a bad way to start the day, guys. So I'm doing a little bit of admin stuff here. While I am dialing, I try to minimize my admin stuff so I can make as many calls as possible. All right. And what's great about the team that I work with down in that area is that, like I said, they not only are one of the top brokerages in the area. I mean, they're doing over 100 transactions a year. But they have a staging company, and in some cases, if needed, we'll go in and stage the property, as well as typical type marketing stuff that they do, pretty standard industry stuff. And that's what we're able to guarantee that it gets sold in 90 days. And my partner, who I work with, the broker, is really good, Frank Albert. So let's see here. We just spoke, Jeremy with. Okay, so guys, first call of the day, first conversation, hot lead. He agreed to follow up. He's going to look at the email. I'm sending him a text now, and we're going to move on to the next. Let's take a look at the property here. I always like to take a peek at the property to kind of see what I'm dealing with. I mean, that's a $600,000 listing, so. Okay, we got that. Now I'm going to set him up for a follow-up in Vulcan. It's very important, on top of the calls, to be very efficient with the admin side to make sure that nothing falls through the cracks. The fortune is in the follow-up. Ask any realtor out there, any broker out there, any coach. When it comes to prospecting expireds and for sale by owners, it's in the follow-up. 80% of transactions are going to come from that follow-up, guys. So we'll follow up with emails, with calls, and then if he needs us, when he's ready, we'll set up that appointment, go out there and talk to him about how we'll list the property and get it sold. And that's how it works, guys. So I'm going to move on to the next call. If you guys have any questions, comments, thoughts, or ideas, please interact with me there in the chat. And when I see it, I will get to it. All right, guys, ready? On to the next. All right, this is an expired. It's going to get a little tough here. I love it. Let me see here. Oh, getting a call back. So what I do, guys, is for all my campaigns, I'll have a Google Voice number set up, and so that's the caller ID. And then after the session, I'm able to go back and look at all the missed calls. I put those into a folder, and I create a list out of that as well. Like, yeah, what do you guys probably like, dang, Jeremy's just giving all of his secrets. You know, that's fine. I'm completely transparent with what I do here, because here's the thing. Even though I've spent 3-4 years building out this system and process and the experience that I have, doesn't mean that you guys are going to go out there and be able to have the same experience, same knowledge that I've been able to build. And if you are, kudos to you guys. I'm here to help. Eventually, I'm going to start training ISAs. I have a full team of inside sales assistants, VAs, and I've already had brokers and realtors contacting me about training their ISAs. So that's something that we'll do down the line. But this right here, this is just me being fully transparent with you about what I do and how I do it. Right now, we do have 2 openings. So if you're a realtor or broker that needs to be able to get more listing opportunities, shoot me a DM. I'll send you a link to my calendar, and we'll see if we're a good fit. Now, I'm only going to be working with realtors and brokers that are closing at least 3 transactions a month, over 36 transactions a year. Here's the thing. You have to have experience with expires and FSBOs, with going out to listing presentations, and have confidence in your ability to be able to go out and convert a warm, qualified appointment into a new listing. And I need to have the confidence in you to be able to do that, and you need to have the confidence in me. So that's why I'm building this confidence through my live feeds. I only have so much bandwidth and time in the day, so I only fill my time slots for me and my team with realtors and brokers that are highly skilled and have a lot of experience in meeting with motivated sellers and converting those into new listings. So let's see here. Move on to the next one here in a moment. Let's see here. It's like my dialer. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to call that one back. I'm having a little bit of a connection issue, guys. I'm going to pause or come back to this live feed once I get that figured out. But listen to this. I mean, we've had one conversation, converted one cold lead into a hot appointment, a hot lead that will most likely be an appointment, and one of our specialists probably will go out there and get that listing. So I'm going to fix this connection issue, and I'll come back in just a moment. Thanks, guys. Talk to you soon.